All right, this is gonna be one of my most authentic videos today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really just gonna be breaking down my situation, and hopefully whoever clicked this video was meant to find you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This video, whoever's watching this, it was meant to find you. You know, Q4 is about to come up, and hopefully this video can help you just lock in mentally and, you know, physically as well. Hopefully all your goals can just become true after watching this video and you get in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just gonna be breaking down my story. You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, your boy's 23. I just recently graduated college a couple months ago. I literally, a couple months after leaving college, took the risk of just quitting my job. Now, before you say, bro, why would you do that? Why'd you quit your job? It wasn't no crazy job. It was working at Home Depot. It wasn't nothing wild. It wasn't, you know, it was a little extra change in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? To a point to where the people I was being surrounded by at work and just talking to them, you know, there were some real cool people, but a lot of the people that I was coming across who having these conversations with, they just seemed so complacent, and me being complacent and it's just not for me. It's just not for me. I can see how, you know, I understand if, you know, bills still got to be paid. You know what I'm saying? Bills got to be paid and everything. But, you know, my situation is a lot different than someone that might be watching this video. I'm fortunate enough to, you know, I'm still at home with my mom, and I don't have to worry about too many things. But like, it got to the point to where it's like, bro, I need to save up enough to where I could take that risk, especially me still being young, fresh out of school, that I can pursue what I want to pursue. Whether that be content or whether that be a business, it's just something else than the norm. I knew that working this 9 to 5, and I have nothing wrong with 9 to 5. If you enjoy your 9 to 5 and you get paid well for it, bro, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, because you can set it up. You can set it up for your future and you straight. But working at a retail job like that, bro, and you just complacent, like just staying there and not making no moves behind the scenes, and you just fine with being there, I couldn't do that. If I would have stayed there, honestly, I feel like that would have just been a safe route, but it also would have been killing my mental. It would have been killing me physically because I wasn't working out as much. So that's why I decided to take that risk and just leave, because, you know, and with no regrets. Like, I would rather, like, I had the mindset of, I thought a lot about the people that, like, you know, I watch or am inspired by. And honestly, if you look at their stories, everyone that we watch and idolize and all this, they took some type of risk and went all in on something, and that's why they got to the point where they at. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do it by playing it safe. Sure, there are some people that did well playing it safe, but bro, that's not what we after over here. You know what I'm saying? This is the main thing I want to say to whoever's watching this, bro. You got to be motivated. It's not only motivated, but you got to be disciplined. Motivation will only get you so far. A lot of people mix up motivation and discipline. Like, motivation fades over time. Like, you could go watch a workout video and be like, damn, bro, I'm about to go hop in the gym. But then what's gonna happen the next day when they ain't post that video, and now you just want to be in the bed eating Cheetos all day? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Discipline definitely goes a far way. And I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Like, me myself, like, I've been doing this content stuff for years now, and literally I've seen traction. Have had people at my school come up to me and be like, bro, I see your content, keep going. And I stopped somewhat. So for some reason, you know why? That's because I was just going based off motivation, not discipline. I might have been disciplined in that moment, but once that discipline faded, motivation ain't gonna hold up too much. So if you watching this and you got a goal, a dream that you setting out for, bro, you just gotta stay disciplined. Like, it's gonna suck. The views, if it's content creation, the views low and all that, it's gonna suck. But you can't be focused on that. Like, you genuinely have to be disciplined. Like, you know, at some point this thing is gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? And literally, those hardest days is when discipline is gonna kick in. And like, there's literally days where I'll wake up, like, I started changing my whole routine on doing everything so early in the day, so I got the rest of the day to chill or just grind other things that I want to do. So, bro, I'm waking up like 5, 6 in the morning to package up my Amazon orders and take that to the post office, hit the gym, come home, stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of discipline that's gonna get you far in life and separate you from, you know, the rest of the pack. You ain't gonna do it, somebody else definitely gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Anyone out there is like kind of in that same spot, like they just finished college, they don't really know what to do. Like, the amount of times I've heard people say, like, bro, like, I'm screwed, like, I'm getting too old, I don't know what to do. Bro, we got time. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna say slack off, even though we got some time, but you know, you gotta be willing to learn some type of new skill, learn something. Like, in this past time while I was still working, and no, was I in school? No, I was out of school, but I was still working. I learned Amazon FBA. I tapped in with my boy, and he literally showed me the ropes of Amazon FBA. And I'm not gonna say I'm making anything groundbreaking off of it, but I'm literally getting the proof of concept that It is possible if you put your all into something and really take the time to learn it and invest in yourself. Like, bro, I'd have never thought your boy credit score would have been what it is now, and using all these business cards to get, you know, all this inventory and stuff with Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like insane the proof of concept you get when you really dedicate your time into one skill at a time and just really learn it. And now it's like I got Amazon running in the business. Like, I never thought I'd be running my own business with an LLC and all this other thing and trying to get this business funding. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say take the risk, but make it an educated risk. Like, you gotta have some type of plan behind it. Like, I didn't just quit my job because I hated it. I quit my job because, well, I quit it because, well, I left it because I hated it, but also I had a plan. I had a plan in mind that I'm gonna give myself a couple months and figure out what I want to do, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Some people I can almost guarantee for a fact that I was just working with that they will be stuck there for way longer than they wanted to. Meanwhile, over here on this side, you know, we're gonna stay grounded, we're gonna stay humble, we're gonna keep grinding, and we're gonna be in the situation that I was telling them about and trying to put them on, and they still over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people when I told them like I'm leaving my job or whatever, they're like, oh, what you gonna do now? You found something else? Like, bro, why does that matter? It's insane, like, how many people are like either look down upon or will question your decisions based off you going to take a risk and bet on yourself. That's the thing. A lot of people don't bet on themselves, bro. A lot of people don't bet on themselves. Like, it's insane to me. It is actually insane to me the amount of people that will downplay your dreams and what you want to do and got going on just because they don't see themselves setting aside time to go chase their own passions. They done gave up. They like, all right, I'm getting this paycheck every 2 weeks, every week. I'm just gonna play the safe route. I mean, it's cool to play it safe, like I said, but it's like at it comes to a certain point when it's all said and done, you know, I know the safe route is always gonna be there. So when I'm in my deathbed and I'm thinking back, I'm like, damn, I got this whole archive of content that I loved. I got a business that I ran, you know, so many different memories. Not only this safe route that I was basically slaving away for somebody else, making them money when it could have been all coming this way. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And, you know, I feel like now that I've been given this like free time, like I feel like it's endless. Like, I've never had the opportunity, even when I was like popping with the streaming, to have free time because I was either in school or working or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I have this free time and now it's like, if I can get it to back to where I was once before, I can already see that it's gonna excel more because I'm just my head on sharp. Ain't no reason to slow down now. I got all the gadgets that I need. I got everything that I need. So the only thing that's stopping me is me. Hopefully, whoever is out there that watched this video, hopefully this sparked a little bit of motivation. And honestly, this could be like the start, you know, of both of our journeys, me and you as a viewer, and kind of just use this as like a diary, like a vlog. You know, basically documenting the journey, man. Like, I want to see all of us eat, man, but you got to be willing to eat for yourself first before you know, before anything. Other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all got a little spark of motivation, a little spark of something from this video. I know it was a little calm, a little different than what I post on the channel, but I felt like, you know, I wanted to, you know, kind of like come on here and just be real, be authentic, and kind of hopefully shed some light and help y'all out there that might be going through something, or you stuck, you hate your job. You know, I wanted to come on here and, bro, there's some light at the end of the tunnel, but you gotta have a plan, bro. The number one thing is you gotta have a plan. You cannot be doing this shit willy-nilly, freeballing it, YOLO. No, that's just not good. You gotta have some type of plan. Set a you don't have to necessarily set a super hard deadline for yourself, but set some type of, like, you know, guidelines for yourself. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. And if it don't work out by then, you know, you go back to work, get your change back up, try it again. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you can't lose. You literally cannot lose if you keep trying. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all boys in the next video.